phones have always been an issue in school, whether it was middle school, high school, a college, a university. Mobile phones should definitely be allowed in a classroom lecture or setting. And I'm pretty sure all the students are rooting right now and like, yes, cell phones should be allowed. And all the professors and teachers are probably more like, no, I disagree, they're disruptive. But what should be taken into consideration is you never know what someone has going on. They could have a family emergency. They could have kids they need to stay in close contact with. You never know. So what we need is communication to help figure out what needs to be done to solve this problem. If the student emails the professor or teacher or pulls the teacher to the side and says, hey, I do have things going on. You may see me on my phone, but I'm not being rude. If the professor pulls the student to the side and says, hey, I noticed you were on your phone. Is everything okay? It would make life a lot easier. It will also minimize on the disruptiveness during the classroom of when a professor lashes out at a student for being on their phone after they've probably stated it in their syllabus and spoken about it once or twice before in class. There are some people that do abuse the cell phone policy, which I can understand why you wouldn't want it. But perhaps you have had an emergency before and you needed to slip a text or send out an email for a job. It should be taken into consideration of we all go through things, we all have things going on. So communication is the best fit to see what is going on, and then you take further action after that. But I think what would make everyone happy is the communication aspect. Instead of being scolded in class, the professor should think about how they would have felt if they were in that person's shoes. Visualize how they would feel if they were in the classroom and they had X, Y, and Z going on, and they may not have had the time to tell the professor. The student can reconsider if they're surfing the web that, hey, I'm devaluing their time. They're passionately teaching me and I'm not paying attention. But the main thing is, it's about making assumptions. The professor can easily make an assumption that a student is on social media and they may not be. If we take the time to picture ourselves in that person's shoes, it will help eliminate, they don't appreciate me, they're not accepting me, and I don't feel good. We always put our feelings into things. So the next time that you think about banning phones from your policy or your syllabus, maybe reconsider it. The next steps that should be taken is consider not giving them extra credit if they ask for it at the end of the semester. Or maybe take a few points off their grade if you've already mentioned that is what's in your policy. But completely banning phones should definitely be reconsidered. My name is Jessica Williams, and thank you for listening to why phones are very important in a classroom setting or lecture.